Well, good day, everyone. This is Neil Clausen. I am the Director of Logistics at Presbyterian Social Ministries, or PSMJax. And today I would like to speak to you about something that we need at Presbyterian Social Ministries. This is something that is an integral part of our program, and it's a part of our program that if we didn't have this, we would not be able to survive, and we wouldn't be able to push out all the clothing that we get in to people that need them. So what is it? Well, it is volunteers. As you guys know, most nonprofits have not volunteers that work for them, and in our nonprofit specifically, our Clothing with Purpose program, the volunteers are really the backbone of the program. While I'm here and do a lot of the work, and you see my face a lot of the times, the volunteers are actually working behind the scenes, and they're sorting clothing, and they're working with me to make sure that the clothing is inspected and sorted out and goes into the right boxes so that we can get it out to other people. So a lot of people ask me about volunteering, and so we're just putting this together as like a quick guide for what we look for in volunteers and what our ideal volunteer would look like. So like I said, our volunteers are very, very important for what we do. And so this is what we're looking for in those people. First, for a lot of programs, they need volunteers now and then. They might not need volunteers all the time, or if they do, there's not a lot of training involved with it. As you can see from our previous videos and some of the clips that you've seen on this video, there is a little bit of a process involved with ours, and there's a little bit of training involved with our program as well. Volunteers need to understand where to sort things, how to sort things, what our standards are for sorting things into our boxes, and in general, this takes a little bit of time. You can imagine if I have to explain this to volunteers all the time and every single time and train volunteers all the time, it's not always a good thing. So our first thing that we look for in a volunteer, and this is not a requirement, but if we can have this, it's great, is somebody that can come in on a regular basis. What is a regular basis? Well, if it's daily, great. If it's weekly, that's good. Monthly, that's good too. If it's a little bit more than that, we tend to see that people forget what they need to do, things like that. Our time is very limited here, and so a lot of times we'd like volunteers to come in that know what they're doing, and that we could just say, go ahead and do what you know that you need to do. The second thing that we look for in volunteers is people that are detail-oriented. The clothing that we get in, especially the in-kind donations, needs to be inspected and made sure that everything is in correct working order, that the clothing's clean, that there's no issues with the clothing. And a lot of times this could be easy things to miss. We need to make sure all the buttons are on a piece of clothing. We need to make sure that we have the zippers working, etc., etc. We need to make sure that people can see that what they get in front of them is good or not. Again, this is a snapshot of our ideal volunteer. People that can come in on a regular basis, people that can come in and that we know is very detail-oriented, and that we know can sort the clothing to the standards that we're used to giving stuff to our clients for. If you are interested in any of this, if you think that this is something that suits you, you can just simply go to our website and fill out the information form on the website, or send an email to info@presbyteriansocialministries.org. We thank you for your time. If you like what we do, please like and subscribe. Distribute this video to people that you think might be a good fit for volunteers. And we hope to see more of you in Presbyterian Social Ministries working for us and getting clothing from those that have to those that need. Thank you.